All right, so why am I having you use WordPress this semester? Let's begin by talking about why I'm having you write for the web. There's 3 reasons. First, you're not often asked in college to write for anyone other than your professor. I want you to broaden your audience, and writing for the web will do that. Second, web writing is a very special kind of writing. You're forced when you write for the web to be much more concise, and you're forced to pay attention to formatting, something that you often are not asked to do for an academic paper. Finally, when you're writing for the web, you cannot assume that your reader is going to approach what you wrote in any sort of linear way. You can't even assume you know who your reader is. So my suggestion is that you learn to write in short, discrete segments and expect that your reader is going to dip in and out of those. WordPress is what's called a content management system, or a CMS. It's very different than what we refer to as website builders. I'm sure you've heard of website builders, like Wix, or Squarespace, or Weebly. Website builders make it really easy to put up a website quickly. They're self-hosting, which means they host your website for you on their company server, and you use drag and drop features to put together your website. Sure, it's really easy, but those sites are not very customizable. WordPress is a little more difficult to use, but you'll be able to do so much more in terms of making your website your own. Luckily, you're not going to have to worry about how to host your website in this class. You are going to get a sliver of server space from a company called Reclaim Hosting. It's a company that Wesleyan is working with to provide you with this kind of access. The branded version of what Reclaim Hosting is giving us is something called Wes Creates, and you're going to learn all about Wes Creates this semester because that's how you're going to get your website up and viewable to the world.